Somebody has to say something. When a man stands accused of doing something that hasn't done anything, he apologized to his fans for not being able to perform after he was told he would not be able to perform. So somehow whatever happens after that is his fault? Now you kick him off the tour? And I want to respect my elders, I do. I want to respect my elders. And, I guess, stay out of grown folks' business is what they say. But somebody got to say something. Babyface? You doing this to Babyface?
What one of my favorite R&B singers of all time, Tank, is describing to you is an ongoing situation between two legends in Anita Baker and Babyface. How does that even happen? That don't even sound right. So for those who don't know, Anita Baker is on tour. She's been on tour for quite some time, most of the year, spot dates. She had an opening act, and none other than Babyface, which I thought was, number one, great for Anita to extend the invitation to Babyface. Number two, great for Babyface to be open to being Anita's act. He obviously can headline a lot of tours in his own right? Well, there have been problems on the tour, especially over the last couple weeks. So on May 10th, I think this is where things got a little spicy between Anita and Babyface. There were technical issues and a problem with Anita Baker's video wall. Apparently, the touring company could not get it to work properly, and there was some audio issues as well. Well, because there was some issues, Anita obviously being the headliner going on last, they were up against curfew. So somebody made the decision to cut Babyface's set entirely on this given night, right? Obviously, if you came to see Babyface, flights, hotels, all that great stuff, you didn't get to see him. And can you imagine being a fan showing up, doing everything right, and just finding out that Babyface is not going to be there because of something on the production side, right? After the long delay, the concert had to end by 11. Tough decisions were made. Babyface didn't perform. Anita went on around 9, performed her full set, but she still had some audio issues. Babyface went on social media, professionally gave a message to his fans. He said, "I was asked not to perform in order to give Miss Baker her space and time to perform her show entirely." Matter of fact, Babyface even went to TMZ after that statement to clear it up, to make sure everybody knows there was no smoke between him and Anita. He said, "I would never shade Anita Baker. I have too much love and respect for her, and I look forward to continuing the tour. I was just reiterating what the stage hand said following all of the technical difficulties." So here's where things get a little spicy. Anita went on Twitter, and I want to say this respectfully to all my 60 and up people. Shout out my parents, my in-laws. I don't want this to sound rude, but I do believe there should be a 2-hour limit per day to people over the age of 60 on social media, and Anita Baker is giving me all the proof I need. So Anita goes on Twitter, and she's arguing, not with Babyface, with Babyface fans, and this picks up quickly. Anita tweeted after another show in which Babyface wasn't performing. She said it was 9:30 p.m. Contractually, it was way past time for the headline performer to be on stage. Anita Baker, not the support act, he did not perform. "I have no contract with the support act, not my call. I did what I was contracted to do, love, as a headline performer of my sold-out concert." A fan obviously responded to Anita and like, "Yo, are you calling the great Babyface a support act?" And Anita had some responses. She said, "Dearest one, you are not privy to the contracts. Yes, Babyface is a special guest / support act on my tour. This false narrative of a co-headliner is creating unrealistic expectations and aggression from his fan towards me. He should tell you guys the truth." From there, it just goes to crazy places because fans continue to call out Anita for the way she's speaking about Babyface like they're not on tour together. It seems like they're enemies. She picked them, right? She said, as you can see, some of his fans are not accepting of the reality that he's contracted as a special guest supporter on my tour. Some even want to hurt me. This is crazy town. Somebody was like, yo, bro. And they brought up Beyonce, and Anita said Babyface hates Beyonce as well. Kenny's crazies is what she's calling Babyface's fans. Somebody mentioned to Anita about her jail past or legal woes, and Anita responded and said, I fought and won that case too 20 years ago, and now I'm more successful than ever. It does not diminish Babyface as a contracted as my special guest support act to help expose him to my arena-sized fan base. It helped him buy to Kenny's creepy crazies. She went on to say, after silently enduring cyberbullying and verbal abuse of threats of violence from the fan base of our special guest support act in the interest of personal safety, I will continue the songstress tour alone. Appropriate refunds will be made. Blessings. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Anita Baker kicked Babyface off the tour because his fans were arguing with Anita on social media. Anita said things like, yo, y'all threatening a 65-year-old woman. She's kind of, in a lot of ways, believing Babyface is egging these fans on. She asked Babyface on Twitter to call your fans off. I've been only kind and supportive to you as a special guest. And then she went on to say she believes there's a white man behind these grown black men harassing her on Twitter and gaslighting her fans. I cannot believe that just happened. All right, let me let the record show. I'm telling you guys, people over the age of 60, only 2 hours of social media a day. Bro, Anita Baker kicked Babyface off her tour because of his fans. I just want to put this out in the atmosphere really, really quickly. Bro, if you get on social media right now and go post a picture of you on the ledge and you say, I'm thinking about jumping, there are going to be many, many more mentions of people that go by fake pages, fake profile pictures, all that great stuff. They're going to hop in your comment section, in your replies, and they're going to tell you to jump. Maybe if you got a private page, family and friends will say, don't jump. God loves you. We love you. But if you go and put yourself in a public space, especially like Twitter, the place that you can go viral the easiest, in my opinion, you are opening yourself up to a bunch of people you don't know telling you to jump. And there's nothing you can do about it unless you cut your replies off. Bro, the more you gaslight social media, the more social media is going to give you exactly what you want. We don't even know if these are real Babyface fans. There are people who hide behind pages just to incite more controversy and drama. You just made their day by responding to them, right? Somebody under a fake page, probably a fake picture. That's why I never argue with people online, because I don't even know if the person is them. What if I get into an argument with somebody who says, yo, I don't like your content, FERRO, whatever, and then I find out, I go meet that person in public, right? I see him somewhere and I'm mad and I'm aggressively going at him. And then I find out, wait, this ain't even the person who did it. People can use a fake profile picture of somebody else and argue, and you